Hey guys, it's TJ. Just wanted to give a quick vlog so everyone knows what's going on around here and to give you guys a bunch of updates. And you'll excuse me for not being in my usual wardrobe. It's quite cold here. Yes, even Florida can get cold, believe it or not. So I really didn't feel like taking a shirt off right now. As you can see, I've got a blanket on right now. I'm quite chilly. In fact, I'm probably going to keep all these little camera lights on longer to heat me up, because I've tried everything else and it hasn't worked. So, yeah, it's freezing here, so excuse me not being in wardrobe. But this is just a few updates for you. As you can see, I've got a little note card here for it all, just so I can keep track of everything. There's a bunch to get through. I will try to be brief. First off, I want to thank TheReviewSpot for highlighting me on his YouTube channel as the channel of the month, which means he's posted one of my videos on his channel for a while, and he's been promoting me in his own videos, and I thank him very much, as I've been trying to get a little bit more exposure lately and up the subscriber count. Really want to thank him for the support, and please return the favor, because I'm quite thankful for him for doing that for me. The link should be in the info. If not, there'll be an annotation here, one or the other or both. Either way, give him a look. He does his own thing, and he does a good job of it, so it's worth checking out. Secondly, contest update. Okay, for those unaware, we are running a contest. Go check the prior videos to find it, get all the details. I'll probably link it in the information too. Basically, what would you do for a free Transformer? And we've had a ton of entries, but I just wanted to address the majority, because a lot seem to go for shock value and just how far would you go to get your hands on free Transformers. And that's not in the criteria. You know, the criteria was mostly humor and awesomeness. You know, if you said you were going to grab Chuck Norris by the beard, kick him in the nuts, and call him Peaches, that's kind of funny and awesome. Okay, that gets you points. But a lot of people have been suggesting, I don't know, things of self-mutilation, big crimes, perverse acts, attempting to kill themselves, or in some cases killing themselves. Not that anyone's done it, but to suggest it is not funny, is not awesome. Now, if you've made an entry like this, then you're very well aware that you went for shock value instead of humor or awesome. The contest is still going. It ends at the end of January 10th. As long as it is January 10th and you post an entry on that day or before that day, you're good. So if you've made an entry like that, go back, delete it, and try again, because I guarantee none of those are going to win. Okay, I'm sorry, but it wasn't in the, shock and how far would you go wasn't in the criteria. So that is that. You've got a chance to try it again. So there is that. Point 3. Supreme Devastator. Ever since I got this for Christmas, everyone has been asking, when will it be on Plastic Addict? And you know what? I don't know that it will be. To be quite honest, I'm still goofing around with the toy. I'm still figuring it out, and it's hard to judge this figure accordingly, because I don't know what a $100 toy is supposed to be like. I mean, if I review Retrax, and I know Retrax is bad because I could put the $10 that he cost somewhere else and get a really stellar toy, unlike Retrax himself. So I have a base of comparison. I know what a good $10 toy should be, so I know what a bad one should be. I don't know what a good $100 toy should be, so it's a little bit difficult to judge Devastator. I will say this, there's a lot about the toy that I want to get out of the way. I want to clear up a lot of misconceptions about the toy and a lot of personal feelings about it. And I don't want to deal with that during the review. So what I will probably do in the upcoming weeks before I review Devastator, which I will, I will post an analysis as to why I'm reviewing it the way I am, whether it's addict, rehab, random, whatever it ends up being. You'll know the rationale, and it's probably the one time I'm ever going to let you into my head to see how I come up with what makes a toy Plastic Addict worthy. For all those making suggestions, this will give you an idea of what goes into it in order to select a victim. So it's going to be a rare bit of insight, and hopefully it clears a few things up, so I won't have to explain them in the video, because then it'd make the video 40 minutes long, and we don't want to be staring at Devastator that long, do we? No, we don't. So, there's that. So keep an eye out on that. It should be interesting. And speaking of, there are a ton of unusual reviews coming up in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully I get them all out by the end of the month. I'm going to be reviewing toys that have nothing to do with Transformers and barely anything to do with Kamen Rider. It's just going to be cool things that came in that I want to talk about, and I want to present to you and make available to you. A couple of them, I will admit, I'm kind of obligated to do, but they're still very cool, and I have video ideas that should be very fun to film and very fun for you guys to watch. So, there is different stuff on the way. So, keep an eye out for it. Don't be shocked when you see what it is and go, oh, what the hell did that come up on TJ's channel? You've been pre-warned. Alright? So, that is that. At the very least, you have no idea what's coming. So feel free to speculate and feel free to, I don't know. It'll be interesting. It's unpredictable, which is what I like. Also, one reason why I really appreciated TheReviewSpot's promotion of me is I'm still trying to build up exposure. I'm still trying to build up the subscriber count in my trek to BotCon. Because the more I get, the easier it's going to be for me to get there, and the more fun it will be once I am there. I mean, recognition is a nice thing, especially because the video camera you're watching that that I am recording this with right now, that's going with me to BotCon, if I get the chance to go, of course. That being said, just like what I did with MetroCon, I'd like to do with BotCon. I'd like to give you guys a good representation of how it was, all the things I did, and how cool it was to be there. So the camera is going to be with me at all times, and that's going to be cobbled together in one of my over-elaborate little convention videos, just like MetroCon was. Which, this year's MetroCon I'm definitely going to, and I'll probably do the same thing for that. So, I am striving. The goal right now is 3,000, and the way my subscribership has been spiking lately, that might be a very easy goal to obtain. I hope it's an easy goal. I hope that I'm getting out there enough to get to such heights. And I want to thank everyone who has been spreading the word and who has been subscribing recently. Thank you very much. You are helping to bring something great together. Thank you. And I'll make this pledge. When I did the top 10 toys of the decade, a lot of people were asking why I didn't do a bottom 10. Well, you know why? Because if I wasted 10 addict victims all in one video, that'd be depriving you of 10 full episodes of Plastic Addict. You wouldn't want that, right? And if I were to do a top 10 and I kind of tried to cobble one together, only about 3 toys from that list of the worst 10 have been reviewed already. You know, like, I'd definitely say Retrax would have been in there. But in all honesty, none of my bottom 5 Transformers have been reviewed yet. That's a little scary, isn't it? You've seen Sideswipe, you've seen BTR Thundercracker. You know how bad it can get. It can get a lot worse. So here's what I'm going to do. 3,000 is the goal. 3,000 subscribers by BotCon, which is still, jeez, it's still over 5 months off. So that should be pretty easy. When I hit 3,000, to thank you for that effort, to thank you for getting the word out and everyone subscribing to me, I will review one of those bottom 5 toys. I will give you one of the worst Transformers of all time as a plastic addict victim. I won't say which one, but I will bring out one of the big ones. One of the ones that I've been holding back for a special occasion. So I will give you something big if I manage to make it. Also regarding that list, I got a lot of flack for MP Prime and Cybertron Prime. To me, Masterpiece Prime is just that. It's a masterpiece, but it's got so much die-cast content and it's such an expensive piece that I'm hesitant to bring it down and goof around with it and play with it. Which playing with and having fun with is part of the criteria for being a great, great toy. For me, Cybertron Prime just did everything right. The detail, the paint, the color, the articulation, all the different play features were in there. And the two toys have just as many features, but whereas MP Prime mostly went toward little tricks and little posing options and little features that just made his robot mode, or gave his robot mode a lot of depth and a lot of interesting things. All the things that Cybertron Prime did let you play with the toy differently. It gave you more ways of playing, you know, whether it's truck, fire truck, or flying Winnebago Spaceballs mode. It gave you different ways of playing with a toy, which I think is pivotal when you're picking the best toy of the decade. So that is why it made my number 1. And again, it's just personal opinion. Don't take it out on me. I was just trying to do something a little bit different. And that's just about it, though. I want to give everyone a pre-warning. Things around here are really grim and depressing right now. I mean, it's very ugly times in TJ's household. It's personal family problems and things like that, and I really don't want to get into it because I might be overreacting. This is mostly still brand new, and I don't want to worry anybody too much. But if I stop making videos for a time without any kind of warning, just know that things are going on, and my creativity is kind of dependent on things being okay around here. If I'm too distracted over worrying or being depressed, it's very hard to be funny. So I'd rather just go on hiatus rather than give you guys a forced, ugly product. So I don't want to disappoint you. I don't want to disappoint you guys by just shilling out crap. So just a heads up. I mean, odds are I'll still be around and I'll still be doing videos and everything. But it's a just in case. Just so you guys know. So that's pretty much it. That's the vlog. Those are all my little updates. I'll try to have a Plastic Addict episode up this weekend. They'll be followed very promptly by a rehab review. I really want to start pushing more videos more often, which is what the random review was all about, and I haven't really gotten the chance to review one. Remember, it's Universe 2.0. You guys have left me a lot of suggestions. I think I know which one I'm going to review, so hopefully we'll have a bunch of videos up for you guys to take a look at. So thank you once again to everybody participating in the contest, getting my name out there, and I will hopefully see you all very soon.